What if I told you that the World Anvil Worldbuilding Award-winning creators behind the World of Dromaria, Stonehome Games, are creating a card game and a comic book? Would you be interested? Well, on September 1st, this amazing team will be launching two Kickstarters, Kindred, which is a comic book, and Renown, which is a card game. While I appreciate comics, I have never really gotten into them, so I can't probably give a preview for that. But what I read about their premise looks great, and the artwork looks even better. So check out the Kickstarter link in the description to find out more about Kindred. Today, we will be doing a preview of their card game, Renown. Just a quick note, I have not been paid or provided anything for this review, other than the rulebook and the press package. Stonehome Games are a friend of this channel, and I offered to do this review for them. Without further ado, let's look at Renown. If you like games like Magic the Gathering Commander, Lords of Waterdeep, and Dominion, then this card game may be perfect for you. Renown is for 2 to 4 players, created by Drew Whitney and Mitch Hamrick. In Renown, you inhabit the role of a unique personality from the town of Glorious Landing. Your ultimate goal, of course, is to attain fame and power, known as Renown. You will gather followers, venture on quests, and scheme against your rivals. As word of your deeds, both noble and underhanded, spread, your reputation will grow. The game is won when a player is the first to succeed at a quest while having 20 renown. Renown can never be less than 0 or more than 20. Renown can be earned by accomplishing notable deeds and underhanded tactics and can be lost by failing quests. The game features 12 personalities, 125 poker-sized cards, 30 quest cards, and a starting location card. The game is already complete and is available to play on Tabletop Simulator via Steam, link in the description. The pen and ink style artwork on all the games is beautiful and intriguing. We will be looking at some of the cards here shortly, but I just wanted to give a special shout out to all the artists that did such a tremendous job. Let's start with some basic rules, and just a couple FYIs. There will be a how-to-play video coming soon, so be sure to follow Stonehome Games for when that comes out, link in the description. Also, any rules I discuss may change prior to official publication of this game. At the start of your turn, you refresh all cards in any in-play locations. To refresh a card, turn it vertical. A card that is used or exhausted is turned sideways. More on cards later. There are 2 types of powers that personalities, followers, and locations have: exhaust and active. Exhaust powers can be used and turned horizontal. Then they cannot be used until they are refreshed. Exhaust powers are indicated by the moon and star symbol. Active powers are constantly active or triggered at specific times and must be declared when using them. Active powers are indicated by the sun symbol. Cards may be honorable or dishonorable. Honorable is indicated by the H with the halo symbol and dishonorable by the D with the horn symbol. Honorable and dishonorable may determine which followers can be used, or if a follower loses faith in you and chooses to revolt. Let's talk personalities. Each personality has its own unique exhaust power, a base side and a prestige side. To flip to the prestige side, you must gain 10 renown. Once flipped to prestige, the card can never be flipped back. The prestige side will gain you an additional ability as well. The personalities are great. You can play as the mayor's daughter, Anastasia, and upon earning 10 renown, they turn into the Baroness. Or, how about Crazy Ivan, which eventually turns into Ivan, the High Inquisitor. And you have Gary. Yes, plain and simple Gary, who will eventually become Gary McFeely. Now that we have the basics understood, let's look at the gameplay and the followers, locations, actions, and quests that make up the gameplay. In this game, you start with 0 renown, and gameplay is divided into 2 parts for each player. The first is carousing, where you mingle in the town of Glorious Landing at the town square, where you try to recruit followers, establish and employ locations, and play actions. Locations provide specialized services that can be used once per turn. One location is the temple, which gains you 1 renown when you establish it and can allow you to discard a card to return one of your followers to your hand. You will notice that the temple is considered honorable, indicated by the H symbol. Another location is the docks, which allows you to look at a rival's hand and exchange a card with them, and allows you to refresh one of your dishonorable followers. The dots are considered dishonorable due to the D symbol. You also have the Wizard Tower, which allows you to look through the quest deck and choose a quest and shuffle the quest deck. It also allows you to reveal 4 quests instead of 3. You notice there is no H or D symbol, which means this location is neutral. Followers can help with quests and may possess other useful powers. One such follower is the Gravedigger. You notice the Gravedigger is considered a dishonorable follower and has an exhaust power called Exhume, meaning you can put a follower from the discard pile back into the town deck. Another follower is the Town Crier. The Town Crier isn't honorable or dishonorable, but can make you lose 1 renown if you use a dishonorable follower's power, such as the Gravedigger's Exhume power we talked about before, or if you play a dishonorable action. The Town Crier also has an active power, Hearsay. This power allows you to gain 1 renown at the start of your turn. One of the honorable followers is the Vicar. The Vicar has an exhaust power called Absolve, which turns a dishonorable action into an honorable one. Speaking of actions, what exactly are actions? Actions are cards that can be played at any time and allows you to do specific things. One of the dishonorable actions is Slander. This can be played at any time and makes one of the other players not gain renown this turn. Another action is Resurrection. This can be played at any time and allows you to put a follower from the discard pile into your hand. Nailed Down is a specific type of action card that gets attached to a location or follower and prevents that location or follower from being destroyed, killed, or sacrificed as long as the card is attached. Let's move on to the second part of the game, questing. After carousing, you go questing. This is when you choose to attempt any of the face-up quests, but can only attempt 1 quest per turn unless a card states otherwise. If any catastrophes are face-up, they must be done first. Questing is when you choose if your personality will attempt a quest and which followers will attempt the quest, if any. After the followers are selected, all players may use their cards to influence the outcome of the quest. Once all players have acted, exhaust any personalities or followers that went questing and determine if you've achieved victory or suffered defeat. Each quest will have specific rewards or punishment for success and failure. Catastrophes, they represent events that disrupt the game. When revealed, they have an effect and take precedence over all other quests. As I said before, catastrophes must be handled first before regular quests. One catastrophe is Tidal Wave. Locations cannot be used while attempting to clear this catastrophe. If you successfully clear this catastrophe, you gain 1 renown and you may put a location from the town into your hand. If you fail, lose 1 renown and sacrifice a follower. Another catastrophe is Earthquake. Followers cannot use their powers while attempting to clear this catastrophe. If you successfully clear this catastrophe, you gain 2 renown. If you fail, give each player a card from your hand, starting with the player to your right. One more catastrophe is the 4 Horsemen. Actions cannot be played while attempting to clear this catastrophe. If you successfully clear this catastrophe, you gain 2 renown and can look at your rival's hand. If you fail, kill all the followers that attempted this quest. Once all catastrophes are cleared, then you can choose a regular quest. An honorable quest is Minor Miracle. If you complete this quest successfully, you gain 2 renown. If you fail, you lose 2 renown and discard a card. There is the Mimic quest. If you complete this quest successfully, you gain 1 renown and draw a card. If you fail, sacrifice one of the followers that attempted the quest and discard a card. A dishonorable quest is Demonic Tutelage. If you complete this quest successfully, you gain 2 renown and attach the card to your personality, which allows you to draw an extra card at the end of your turn. If you fail, discard your hand. This game looks like great fun. I love take-that style card games, and I believe this will definitely fall into that genre. I can't wait to get it to my table. For the most part, we're all Chaos Goblins, and we love playing the sneakier, seedier side of characters, so I can totally see almost all of us trying to win dishonorably every time. I love the artwork, as I mentioned before. All in all, this looks like a Kickstarter that you should back, and it should do great. The folks from Stonehome Games and another friend of the channel, Wobblerocket, recently completed an actual play of this game and an interview, link in the description. So watch that video to see Renown in all its glory, then head on over to the Kickstarter, link in the description, and click that Notify Me on Launch button so you'll be notified when it goes live. And then, on September 1st, be sure to back this project and show the wonderful folks at Stonehome Games some love. And be sure to check out their other Kickstarter launching September 1st, the comic book Kindred. Do you think you'll back Renown? What about Kindred? Let us know in the comments. If you like these previews, give me a thumbs up. And if you have a project you'd like us to preview, please let us know. Our socials are in the description. Please remember to subscribe and click that bell to be notified when a new video from us drops. As always, remember to accept each other, be nice to each other, and just love each other.